Hello guys, welcome to my Motorola Edge 20 unboxing and review video. So I'm gonna open the box and let's take a look at the phone. What I've got is frosted white version with 128 gigabytes of internal memory. So let's take a look at the phone, and the first impressions are really great. It's so lightweight. It has just 163 grams, and phone is delivered with the cover. I'll take it down. It's just basic silicone cover, but it's really nice from Motorola that the phones are delivered with it. So look at the phone, it's beautiful, looks really great. But just quickly I'm gonna take a look in the box what else we've got with the phone, and as always basic stuff like pin, here we have the USB-C cable, so USB-C on both sides with total length of 1 meter, and of course the power adapter with USB-C on it, and it can deliver 5 volts 3 ampere 15 watts, or 9 volts 3 ampere 27 watts, or 10 volts 3 amperes 30 watts. So it's fast charging capable. What we can find on the body, on the left side there is Google Assistant button, on the right side the on-off button with integrated fingerprint touch reader sensor and volume up and down buttons. There is a small microphone hole at the top, and at the bottom we found USB-C connector, microphone, stereo speaker, but just one stereo speaker, and this small A for the SIM card. Let's take a look, and we can see it's two-sided tray for two SIMs, two SIM cards, so nice. And at the back you can see nice 3 lenses, the main one with 108 megapixels, small flash down here, and as the phone is really lightweight, it's 6.8 inches, but it has just 7 millimeters thickness, so it feels nice in the hand. But another 3 millimeters, that's just camera lenses coming out of the phone body, so another 3 millimeters, and actually you have to be really careful and use the cover, either the one that was supplied with the phone or by another one, otherwise those lenses can be really quickly damaged. So careful with that. Anyway, if you put the phone without the cover on the table, you can see that instability. So I'm gonna turn it on for the first time. And already we see the welcome screen, vibration.
Hello, Moto.
Now let's do the first setup really quickly. Skip these tabs. Connecting to Wi-Fi. The reactions are really fast, even for the first start of the phone. So that means the hardware is quite good. So while I'm doing this, I can mention the basic stuff about the phone, or maybe a little bit later. So still, just skip all these unnecessary stuffs. So sign into Google account. And again, just basic stuffs. And now we can set the pin. After that, you can set up your fingerprint. So that's it. You can set up some other stuffs if you wish. All right, here we are finally. Look at that. Those colors of the panel, just really great. It really looks nice. It's because this panel is 6.7 inches with 1080 multiplied 2400 pixels with 19.5 to 9 ratio, which means 385 pixels per inch density, which is nice. And also the display is covered with Corning Gorilla Glass 3. And very interesting, it's OLED display with 1 billion colors and 144 Hz, and it supports HDR10 plus, so that's really great. And of course, the hardware stuffs, it comes with the Qualcomm SM7325 Snapdragon 778G, 5G, it's 6 nanometer process chipset, and CPU is Octa-core, and GPU is Adreno 642L. We've got 128 gigabytes of internal memory and 8 gigabytes RAM, but also the option with 256 gigabytes of internal memory is available. And to the connectivity, I can say it has Wi-Fi up to 6 or AX, standard dual band Wi-Fi direct, Bluetooth 5.2. We've got AGPS, GLONASS, Baidu, GALILEO, of course. NFC is there, but no support for radio. Also, I should mention the frame is aluminum, while the back is just plastic. So if I'm gonna move through the menu, that this movement is so nice, so smooth, so it can really feel that it has 144 Hz display. Just quickly take a look at the install stuff. So it's Android 11, and of course the phone should get Android 12 as soon as it comes to the market, because Motorola really work closely with Google. And what else we got here pre-installed? Got Sheets here, Facebook, interactive wallpaper, so stuff from Motorola. Not too much bloatware, that's nice. A little bit about the battery. The phone has 4000 mAh battery. It supports quick charge, so actually within 15 minutes you can get to 30% or 60% in 30 minutes, 45 minutes to 90%, and full phone charge takes approximately 1 hour, and fully charged battery can last all day. Of course, phone comes with the gesture navigation, so who don't like this, you can just easily go to settings, accessibility, and you got system navigation, and you can switch to free button navigation, so you'll have buttons down here. Also, phone gives us options to change refresh rate. So under the display here, refresh rate, you can choose between 60 Hz or 144, or just let it use auto, because usually 144 Hz looks much better, but it consumes much more power from battery. If I take a look at the video, let's hear the speaker. So speaker is the sound is quite flat, but what would you expect from the one speaker phone, even if it's stereo? But it's loud enough, I can say. But I really, for listening to music, I would prefer to use any Bluetooth speaker with it. Another interesting thing, under the display settings menu and under the full screen, you can see the full screen option, which you can actually turn on or off for certain apps. Like, you're supposed to see everything that is installed here, because actually, because of the selfie camera, some of the apps might be shrinked to use just this part of the display. So here you can actually turn the full screen on for those apps that you would like to have in full screen mode. And I have decided that I'm gonna use this phone for some time now, at least a few days. And the rest of the video will be actually about a real experience with it. So guess what? I was planning to keep the phone for at least few days, and actually 8 months, more than 8 months passed, and I'm still using this phone, even if it wasn't my plan. So in the meantime, I've updated this phone to Android 12, so you can see it's so different. So I've done some customizations also. As you can see, I've made the icon smaller, and I like really this background, which is moving on the touch. It's really beautiful. Anyway, that Android 12 made some things different, maybe better. Some functions and visuals were changed and added. Just for example, quick panel menu has changed a lot. So you can see the Wi-Fi and mobile data are under one button. Now Google Wallet has been added here, which is very convenient. So let's talk a bit about the camera. You got three sensors here. So the main sensor has 108 megapixels, it's PDAF, wide camera. Another one is telephoto lens with 8 megapixels and 3 times optical zoom, of course PDAF and optical image stabilizations. And the ultrawide with 16 megapixels. Also, as you can see here, you got a dual flash with dual tone. Of course, the camera is HDR, that's more than standard these days. And the video, you can record 4K with 30 frames per second, or Full HD video with 30 or 60 frames per second, or slow motion videos with 120 or 240 frames per second, or HD video 720 pixels with 960 frames per second, which is ultra slow motion. And while recording video, the phone is using gyro electronic image stabilization. And the front, there is 32 megapixels wide selfie camera that supports HDR and full HD video with 30 frames per second. Right. Turn on the camera, that's really fast. So this is just a basic menu. So on all the camera, everything can be changed through here. Shortcuts, where you can change the HDR, aspect ratio, or flash, stuff like that. Or you can slide the display down. You see actually the same, but you can quickly choose what you want. All the regimes down here. Let's take a look at the resolution. As I said, the main camera has 108 megapixels, but if you go here to the photos, the main settings, you see the maximum is 9 megapixels ultra pixel, which means it's a Motorola technology that actually use or takes 4 pixels and compress them into 1 pixels in like taken picture. So that's the thing. But of course you can actually use the full resolution here under the more and ultra res picture, so you can use full 108 megapixels. So let's get back here. As you can see, the video can be quickly changed up here from full HD to 4K, or if you slide it down, You have the buttons here, but if we go to the 60 frames per second, it will automatically switch to the full HD. And then switching among the lenses from macro to wide, normal, or to the telephoto lens, all down here, like on the other phones, and the same goes for the 30 times zoom. And the same goes for slow motion. So you can quickly change it up here among 120 to 140 or 960 frames per second. But if you slide it down, so you can see we are on a full HD. As soon as I go to the 240 or 960, it will drop down to HD only. But also, as you can see, while in 960 frames per second mode, the microphone cannot be used. But as the user of the phone, and if I want to be really honest, I can say the photos are beautiful. Really nice colors, only sharpness could be a bit better. But photos look great on the phone's display. But when I want to look at them at the different device, like a TV or computer, they look a bit different. They don't look that great as on the phone's display. But don't take me wrong, the photos taken by this phone are still nice, but I'm just trying to point out to that difference between looking at them on this phone or on the different device. And I should also mention the AI settings. You got auto smile capture, gesture, selfie, smart composition, shot optimization, low light AI, and also Google Lens can be turned on through here. And now just take a look at some samples. And even if I'm not very fond of the bloatware or pre-installed apps on the phones, I really like the Moto app on this phone because it's absolutely perfect. You will get actually everything within one user-friendly interface. I mean personalization, so you don't need to go through the settings like on the other phones and look for different stuff. You'll find everything here, like from layout, fonts, stuff like that. I'll go back, can change display size, themes, also gestures, fast touch, because also tips and tricks can be found here, display personalization, build this big display, alternative display, so many stuffs. For playing games, you'll get to the game application, but also you can get to the games app through its dedicated icon. We will see all the installed games here. You can go to the settings and you have dedicated settings that will apply only while gaming, and it's absolutely perfect because actually you can choose app shortcuts. For example, you see two apps to show in the sidebar. I will appear in freedom mode when you open them during a game, so that's perfect. You can actually set up screen record or recording through here. You can block notification, block calls, color receptions, allow repeat colors, block gestures, block mode, disable adaptive brightness, audio enhancements, voice enhancements. And all of these options will apply only while playing games on the phone, and will go back to normal as soon as you turn the games off. But also it has dedicated sidebar panel which can be open during the playtime, and you can choose like tap the icon or swipe right from the edge. And just in a little bit I will show you how this sidebar looks like and can be accessed or works while gaming, so keep watching. And the third interesting app is ready for from Motorola, and actually you can connect your phone to a Miracast display using Wi-Fi, or connect it to your PC or tablet, but you'll need to pre-install extra application on the tablet or the PC. So if you connect your mobile phone to the Miracast to TV or external monitor, you'll see window screen when you can choose straight like game application you like to play games, or communication application or screen mirroring, but I would like to focus on this part. It's a mobile desktop, so you can actually use your phone as a mobile desktop. So it's absolutely perfect function, and actually you can use phone's display as a trackpad for the mouse. You can access all your apps through this button. You'll see all your notifications on the right side. It's absolutely perfect. You can seriously create kinda like portable mobile desktop with your phone and external display or monitor. And on the other side, if you connect your mobile phone to the computer or tablet, you'll see the same screen as here, but it would be able to minimize it, use it just on the side, or you have another perfect functions like one-click file draw if you like to send something to your mobile phone or whatever. So it's really, really perfect. Okay, another thing, the gaming on the phone. As always, I use PlayerUnknown's Battleground, as you can see. And the settings, as you can see, the maximum that game lets me set is HDR for graphics, frame rate on ultra, anti-aliasing 2 times, and actually that's it. And as you can see, no lags, nothing. It actually is really perfect. So I cannot complain. There are nice colors, smooth gaming, even on the maximum resolution that it offers. And actually the phone doesn't heat up while playing, so that's perfect. Of course, now I have started the game just a couple of minutes ago, so it cannot heat up, but my overall experience, it never heats up like really high temperatures like some of Samsung phones or other types. So another thing where I'm happy with the phone. Another thing, as I mentioned earlier, this Moto app and the part for gaming. So either you can choose between the icon, or I use this slide option. You can quickly like change the options like block calls, block notifications, log mode, high performance. You can take screenshot or screen record from here. Acoustic light, share. You can change the brightness and volume really quickly through here. Change touch sensitivity. So this is really perfect while gaming. So what I can say at the end of the video is actually I'm really happy with the phone, because especially the design, it's awesome, especially looking at this display with 144 Hz and a HDR 10 plus. That's really great experience if you're watching videos or whatever on this phone. Everything looks nice. The speeds are really perfect, and especially overall performance is absolutely perfect. Smooth animations, good multitasking, and really fast reaction. So another thing that I'm really happy with. And especially I have to mention the fingerprint reader sensor. It's so perfect. It always works even if I touch the button with the side or just a tip of the finger, it works so perfectly. And the last thing, but very important, I think, is the battery. I couldn't complain at all. And honestly, I'm very surprised with the battery on this phone. Usually it can last more than 2 days. You can see here I have 70% at the moment. It says more than 2 days left. And actually I have adaptive brightness on. Usually internet is on, so I mean either Wi-Fi or mobile data, one or the one. I usually switch in between them. So any of those are on all the time, and let's say up to 30 minutes of phone calls daily, some browsing, listening to music, stuff like that, and really holds over 2 days, honestly. And also that 30-watt fast charging capabilities can get you like in 10 minutes charging time can get you another 8 to 10 hours battery life. So that's it about this phone, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe, and see you next time.